Life, if well lived, is long enough. Seneca the Younger stands as a towering figure of ancient wisdom, his life a vivid tapestry woven with threads of philosophy, political intrigue, and personal adversity. Born in Cordoba, modern-day Cordoba, in 4 BCE, Seneca's journey to becoming one of Rome's greatest Stoic philosophers is marked by both brilliance and tragedy. His life, a paradox of high political influence and profound philosophical insight, captures the enduring struggle between power and virtue. As you will see, he is not your everyday Stoic. Seneca's early life was shaped by a rich educational environment. His father, Seneca the Elder, was a noted rhetorician, ensuring that young Seneca received an education steeped in rhetoric and philosophy. Seneca's intellectual prowess quickly became evident, earning him a place in Rome's elite circles. However, it was his immersion in Stoicism, a philosophy advocating for self-control and rationality, that profoundly shaped his worldview. Seneca's ascent in Roman politics began under the reign of Caligula, a period fraught with danger and capricious brutality. His survival in the court of such an unpredictable emperor is a testament to his wit and political acumen. We are speaking about a leader who planned to make his horse a consul. This was the time when Seneca began to deeply ponder Stoic ideals, as seen in his later reflections. We suffer more often in imagination than in reality. This insight into human anxiety and fear resonated from his experiences navigating the treacherous waters of Roman political life. Under Emperor Claudius, Seneca's fortunes took a dark turn. Accused of an affair with Julia Livilla, the emperor's niece, Seneca was exiled to the barren island of Corsica. For 8 years, he languished there, using his time to write and reflect. His letters from exile reveal a man grappling with hardship, yet resilient. Difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body. This period of isolation honed Seneca's Stoic resilience, preparing him for his eventual return to power. Seneca's return to Rome marked a new chapter in his life. Appointed as tutor to the young Nero, he initially steered the future emperor towards a path of wisdom and moderation. During these early years, Nero's reign was known as the Quinquennium Neronis, a 5-year period of relative peace and good governance, largely attributed to Seneca's guidance. Seneca's writings from this time emphasize the importance of virtuous leadership. A good character is the only guarantee of everlasting, carefree happiness. However, as Nero grew older and more tyrannical, Seneca's influence waned. The philosopher found himself in a moral quagmire, torn between his Stoic principles and his loyalty to Nero. This conflict reached a crescendo when Seneca was implicated in the Pisonian conspiracy to assassinate Nero. Faced with a death sentence, Seneca chose to take his own life, a decision that epitomized his Stoic belief in facing death with dignity. That man lives badly who does not know how to die well. Seneca the Younger's connection to Stoicism was intricate and at times appeared to be conflicting. Although he is honored as a leading Stoic philosopher, there are certain aspects of his life and choices that indicate he may have altered Stoic beliefs to suit his own situation. This adaptability has caused some to doubt the sincerity of his Stoic practice. However, it also demonstrates why he was such a brilliant thinker and renowned speaker among humans. Wealth and luxury. One of the most striking contradictions in Seneca's life was his vast wealth. Stoicism advocates for a life of simplicity and indifference to material possessions, yet Seneca was one of the wealthiest men in Rome. He justified his wealth by arguing that it was possible to possess wealth without being possessed by it, claiming that it's not the wealth itself, but the attachment to it that is problematic. He famously wrote, "Wealth is the slave of a wise man, the master of a fool." Seneca often wrote about the dangers of luxury and indulgence, yet he himself enjoyed the finer things in life. His letters and essays contain vivid descriptions of sumptuous banquets and luxurious estates. He rationalized this by suggesting that exposure to luxury allowed him to practice Stoic detachment more effectively, arguing that true strength lies in remaining unaffected by temptations. Political intrigues. Seneca held high political office and was deeply involved in the machinations of the Roman imperial court, particularly as an advisor to Emperor Nero. Stoicism traditionally promotes a withdrawal from political life to avoid the corrupting influences of power. Seneca, however, believed that he could use his position to guide Nero towards a just and rational rule. While this intention aligns with Stoic principles, his deep entanglement in political intrigue and the moral compromises it necessitated sometimes appeared at odds with Stoic detachment. Seneca's life illustrates the challenges of living up to philosophical ideals in a world rife with political, social, and personal complexities. His ability to adapt Stoicism to fit his own desires and circumstances reveals a pragmatic approach to philosophy. While this flexibility has drawn criticism, it also demonstrates a key aspect of Stoic thought: the importance of practical wisdom, or phronesis, in applying philosophical principles to real-life situations. Seneca's writings remain influential precisely because they grapple with these contradictions. His works offer rich insights not only into Stoic philosophy, but also into the human condition, characterized by the perpetual struggle to align our ideals with our actions. As Seneca himself observed, it is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it. His life, with all its inconsistencies, underscores the enduring challenge of living a life of virtue amid the complexities of the world.